America's most famous liquid fall has a little secret. For over a century, Niagara Falls has been in your history books, postcards, and honeymoon stories. However, 2,000 miles west, there's a waterfall 45 feet taller, millions of years older, and it's got something Niagara will never have: the Cloak of Invisibility. If you watch Route 66 back in the 60s, or if you can remember when Evel Knievel was jumping canyons, you might be surprised to learn that Idaho's Shoshone Falls has been quietly outperforming Niagara since before European settlers arrived. The Snake River carved this 212-foot giant through volcanic rock, making it nearly 30% taller than Niagara's 167 feet. By the way, Evel Knievel's jumping canyon was the Snake River Canyon, just a few miles from the Shoshone Falls. His 1974 rocket attempt might have failed, but at least he picked one of America's most impressive waterways to become famous for not quite having been crossed. Present perfect passive infinitive? Check. And I guarantee you cannot say that even twice fast. When Niagara was becoming a cute little tourist attraction in the 1800s, Shoshone was mostly known to local tribes and a few hardy explorers who described it as 1,000 Niagaras. Those same explorers also said they knew someone taller than Paul Bunyan. A light dusting of exaggeration, but the sentiment stands. Here's where Shoshone Falls gets even more interesting. It has a disappearing act that would impress even David Copperfield. During irrigation season, Idaho farmers divert most of the Snake River's flow, reducing the mighty falls to what locals call Shoshone Walls. Just cliff faces with a trickle of water. But visit in May or June when mountain snowmelt floods the Snake River, and you'll see a spectacle that exceeds Niagara's power: 20,000 cubic feet of water per second crashing down, with enough force to power 38,000 homes. That's like your backyard water deluge system that dumps 450,000 gallons per minute onto the pad every time you launch a rocket. The experience differences tell you everything about these falls' personalities. Niagara: hotels, casinos, wax museums, and souvenir shops where you can buy miniature plastic falls for the price of a decent steak dinner. Shoshone: a $5 parking fee, a few viewing platforms, and nature doing what it's done for 14,000 years. No light shows, no Maid of the Mist boats, and definitely no Ripley's Believe It or Not museum.